Bruce and Star.
Thank you, Steve. It is shaping up to be a very active spring for the Maritimers. You'll meet tonight first at 5.
That's right. Our stories prove that at any age, being active starts with that first step. A first step that can result from discovering an exercise program that interests you and suits your age and your fitness level.
Or in the case of our first story, discovering the sport that can combine fitness with competition, all in the name of being in great shape for a great summer. CTV's Paul Hollingsworth spent the day in Truro, where he may have discovered a new sport or two himself. Paul.
It's entirely possible, Star and Bruce. It was a very fun day in Truro, Nova Scotia, to say the least. Studies show, for the most part, Canadian children between the ages of 9 and 12 years old, if they settle in and pick their favorite sport during that time frame in their lives, there's a likelihood they'll stay with that sport or activity for the rest of their lives. So with that in mind, that was the theme and the overall objective of the sports fair in Truro. Take 2,800 children, elementary and junior high ages, put them under one roof over a 3-day period, introduce them through interactive displays to 17 sports they may never have tried before. And what you have is a sport fair.
It's all about finding a sport that fits. The whole purpose of the event is to get kids excited about sport
and encourage them to consider trying something new.
It's often just hockey, basketball, soccer, so it's a great opportunity for kids to be able to try and learn about new sports.
Serena Carter sampled a few and picked 2 she likes. Not only can she swing a bat,
I like tennis a bit too.
Jeff LeDrew says if Sport Nova Scotia waited until these students were in high school, it could be too late. Let her rip, buddy.
All right.
Hey! Younger is better, especially when it comes to selecting sports, activities, and other forms of exercise.
We know that if we get to the kids when they're young enough, when they're starting to develop their habits, get them excited about sport, and they'll find something that fits and stay with it for the rest of their lives.
This fair also showcases parasports. All morning, the floor was crowded with first-time wheelchair basketball players getting a chance to sample what appears to be an incredibly difficult sport to play.
I found it very hard because you have to hold the ball but yet turn at the same time, and I feel like I'm just going one way.
The idea is to get these children hooked on sports, not just for 3 days, but for life.
Once they experience something for themselves, they really see how much fun it is.
With an eye on long-term development, this event continues to grow at an alarming success rate. In 10 years, through sports fairs like this one, Sport Nova Scotia has exposed 47,000 children to new ways to pursue healthy lifestyles. And Bruce, this is not just a Nova Scotia thing, if you will. Sport New Brunswick, is also holding a similar event later this week. Young people in the St. John area have an opportunity to take part in an event. Friday is Sport NB's Sport Day at the Aquatic Centre at UNBSJ. Children ages 7 to 11 can try out a variety of sports, and they can receive expert instruction from the athletes and the coaches who spend a lot of time doing those sports, Bruce. So if today in Truro is any indication, we can pretty much guarantee Friday will be a fun time in St. John and an enlightening time too.
Sure is. Great concept. Thanks for that, Paul.
Thank you, Bruce.
CTV's Paul Hollingsworth reporting live tonight. Here's Star.
Well, it's not just the young who can discover new